Hello, and welcome to another Nimble video tutorial. I took a couple days off to spend some time with my family. My son is teething, so he was having a little rough time over the past couple days, so I hadn't had a chance to sit down and make any videos. Got a lot to show, so I'm going to just get right into it. Last week I was revisiting and adding some polish to connecting the nimbleJS styles or JavaScript styles to the Windows styles, and particularly around the tab controls. So I was able to finish that up this weekend to allow that these tab controls are as dynamic as the ActiveX components. And the way I was able to connect these functionality is through the WStyles property panel. Normally you can set the Windows styles by just setting the position of the tile, where it's a text string, two-part text string, where you specify the two sides that it's going to be docked to, or side and position. The first command dictates the side. It's on the, in this case, the left side, and it's positioned at the bottom. If you swap these two, it would be positioned on the bottom side and on position to the left. I connected that functionality to also work with the corresponding Windows styles, where you can specify the top and right side and the vertical tab to move it from the side or the bottom. So you get the same functionality by using the settings here as well as the string property, and they do connect and change back and forth. So when I alter this setting, the attribute was also changed to match, so they are interchangeable. That was relatively quick for this weekend. Just some house cleaning, I guess that's what you would call it, housekeeping, and cleaning up a few things and making sure things connect. I did a little work on the making sure all the events fire as well, to try to match what Windows is also doing. But the real cool stuff came as I started to move on to other controls. I made 3 example apps that I'm going to be pushing to the forums, the tab application or tab project. Then I started playing around with the rich text editor. CK editor is what I think is probably the best editor I've seen for rich text ability inside the DOM and inside any web page. You can type, use bold, italics, any colors, background colors, set fonts, embed pictures, and the whole 9 yards, and you'll see it live on the screen, and it runs really sweet within the Nimble platform. I can resize the window appropriately, and you see that the rich text editor responds nicely. What a lot of people don't know is my entire site is easily offerable using the same platform. So the Nimble's tutorial application has a secret login for admin. Once you put the admin password, you get a ability to add more tutorials, and these are all the tutorials that I've typed in for doing work, or giving examples for using the Nimble platform. You select on it and you get the all of the verbiage and screenshots of how to do whatever you're trying to do. But what a lot of people don't know, if you flip it over, I have a full editor, so I can edit the content without having to really do much to update the site. I can just live edit, fix my typos, my spelling mistakes. Ty's always got some kind of typo going on. Fix those type of things, get it back live so that people can read and use this information and keep going forward. So I made use of the CK editor to make just about everything on my site authorizable, so that I can continue to push content as needed. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Now moving right along, what's next? I took the time to get into the canvas control and build a simple sketch application. This is the 3rd app that I will be releasing on my, let me refresh that. I will be releasing on my forums. and it is just a simple sketch control or sketch application. I took most of the source, or took an idea from the source for a web page that I give credit to, William Malone. I have a link here if you want to, inside the app, if you want to check it out. It talks about using the DOM and using the canvas control in the DOM and all the cool things you can do with it. And he sets up a pretty much very similar sketch drawing application in the canvas control. So I piggybacked off of some of the information on his site and built this as a simple example of how cool Nimble is able to build a sketch application. The best part about it is, like I said, it's running in a like an operating system, so you can make multiple instances and really push this thing to the limit. It has an eraser, but just in general, a nice little sketch tool you can play around with. So those are my 3 apps that I created over the weekend. They were really cool, real fun to play around with. I've taken some notes on some stuff I want to clean up and make it a little bit more, make it a little bit more responsive. If you're following my board, you've probably seen a few edits. That's all I got this week. That's all I got for now. I'm gonna keep pushing forward, making some more cool stuff, and look out for more videos. Thank you for watching.